Yo, what is going on, everyone? It's your boy Fragfarv here, back again with another Warzone spots video. This week, I'm covering the section of the map known as Lumber. There's a lot of really great, unique spots that I found, as well as some really crucial shortcuts that will help you get the advantage on pretty much every single gunfight you get in this area. So, let's get into it. All right, so first up, we have the back section of the map. There's this brick building here, and the only way to get on this roof is if you mantle up over this forklift, get on the awning, and then you can get on the roof from this location. Now, from that back building, there's not a lot you can do with these back houses here, but this yellow one in front of me, you can actually mantle this rock and then get on the roof. So you can run and scale the entire roof and have an overlook of everything. Now, following that path of houses, there's this big brick building over here that I'm facing. This is sort of the main theme for this area, is that everyone tries to go up the ladders or something like that on the sides of the buildings to get up to the third or second floor on these sorts of constructed buildings. But if you actually go on these staircase railings here, you can mantle on top from the edge to the awning, and then you get immediately up on the rooftop. This is applicable for pretty much every large building in this area. Next up, this is a cool little flank spot I found for the same building. If you're outside, you can actually jump onto the awning or this oil tanker, and if you make a jump onto the ledge, you can run straight through the window and get on the second floor and flank any people that might be camping inside the building. Now onto the back section of the map here. On this gun shop, there's an ammo refill, and then there's a ladder on the back that you can use to get on the top story of this building. It's pretty much the only spot you really need to know for this building is this ladder is a one way up, one way down sort of situation. The yellow house is where you can do some shifty things, though. I'm in the attic right now currently, but when I hop out here, you'll see I jump over this fence, and then I can actually mantle onto the awning and jump through the window. From the awning or the railing as well, you can jump onto the rooftop and run around the entire roof. Now onto the houses just across the street here. There is a wooden fence here in between both of these houses. This is the fence you want to jump on because then you can scale the rooftop of this house here that it's connected to. So you see I missed my jump there. You can't mantle that, but you can mantle this right here, and you can run the entire rooftop, or you can break through the windows here and catch some people off guard that might be in the rooftop. And if you're in this rooftop section, you can either go on the awning or you can jump straight out this window and get onto the awning of the next building and get into it from there. From here, there's not much you can do except for this back room. There's this window that if you crouch walk through, you can run onto this awning over here. And from this awning, you can mantle this window. So you can actually do like a full U here if you want to catch people off guard. You can also just run straight off this window if you want to and try to get away and get on the awning. Now at this back brick shed here on the very edge of the map, you can get on top of it just by mantling on top of the train cars and getting on top of the building. If you're taking the long way around, or if you're coming through on the yellow house side, you can mantle on top of these boxes, get on top of the awning, and you can just run straight across and have the high ground again on top of the brick shed. Moving back further into the map here, there is this brick L-shaped building. There's ladders that you can take here, and if you take the ladder up, you can mantle on this AC unit and then jump over and you can get on top of the roof of this building as well. You cannot make the jump over to the big red building from here, but you can have a nice little high ground advantage. Still working around the red building here, we're on this back white building with the two main ramps that come up. I see people a lot of the time running up these ramps at the start of the game or at any point just trying to get the high ground, which is great, but you're very exposed in this position, and it's really easy just to get lit up and get downed and then cost for your team. But this is another one of those situations where you can run this railing and have the same result in less than half the time. So pretty much approach it the same way I've been with all the other buildings. You just hop on top of it, jump, mantle, and then you're on the rooftop. Easy. Now, if you're on the rooftop, you can also come onto this track pad, whatever it is on the left here, and you can jump onto this awning and you can go into the window, or you have an angle to light people up and they won't really see it coming. Now, if you're below this white section here and you can't do one of those two routes, you can come through the windows here on this side of the building as well. All you have to do is hop the train cars, get on top of the logs, and you can pretty much just parkour your way up into all of these windows here. You'll see me do a little route to the right here as well, where I get on this awning. You can jump on top of these logs here, mantle them, and then there's a second window here you can even get inside of as well. Now we are on to the main section of lumber, and that is the large red building that you see in the center of this section of the map. From here, I'm on the 3rd floor right now. If you want to get on the rooftop of this building, if you're not going through like the white building route, you can get on these awnings here on either side of the building, and you can mantle and get on the roof from there. If you're on the roof, you can also jump down here, and you can, if you time the jump right, you can mantle through this window as well. Again, sticking to the same statement that I've been saying with this whole area of the map, is that you don't need to be climbing up these ladders or doing anything like that and wasting your time. If you just time your jumps right, you can jump onto an awning on this building as well and immediately get on the rooftop. This is another window you can get through if you want to be a little clever and get in the building that way. You can actually strafe jump from these wood pallets here to your left, and then you can jump right through the window. Just another cool little spot I found is if you jump on top of the water tank, you can run through this way, and then you can mantle through the window as well. Now we are on to the final section of the map, which is the brick building by the buy station. If you mantle on top of this wood box here, mantle again, climb up the ladder, you can get on the rooftop pretty easily, but there's actually a second way that you can get on top of this rooftop as well. So from the main entrance where the trucks are, if you hop on top of this truck here, you can jump across and mantle and get on the rooftop that way as well. So there's 2 ways you can actually get on top of this rooftop. So just to close it out, this is a route that I really like that I found from exploring this section of the map. If you get on the rooftop here, you can run across and jump, mantle. You can run across this entire section here. You can jump on the truck from here as well and get on the rooftop of this building. So you can go roof to roof to roof within seconds, and you can just cover sections of the map at a pace that no one else really will be able to, just because you know these spots of the map. All right, ladies and gents, that covers pretty much every section of the map. Let me know if I missed something. As always, like, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff, and I will be back next Monday with another tips video. Until then, have a good week. Peace out.